Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurating Defence Expo 2022 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. What were the key takeaways of the Prime Minister's address? Well, he said that this is the first Defence Expo with only Indian companies and made in India equipment. So this is how this particular Defence Expo, the 12th edition of Defence Expo India, is standing out and is different from the others in the past. Over 1,300 exhibitors, including over 100 startups, are participating in the 12th edition of Defence Expo. Over 400 MOUs being signed for the first time ever. This shows the quantum of defence trade that is happening at the Expo, and that there is a boost to defence cooperation with African as well as Indian Ocean region countries. We saw Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh addressing Indian Ocean region countries, and there was a second India-Africa Defence Dialogue that has taken place. Mission Defence Space was launched by Prime Minister to develop innovative solutions in the space domain with the help of industry as well as startups. Disa Airfield in Gujarat will enable strong response to any misadventure on western borders. The Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of Disa Airfield in Gujarat. The Prime Minister asserted 8 years ago India was the world's largest defence importer. Look at how things have transformed over the last 8 years, and this is what the Prime Minister said next, that India's defence exports in 5 years have grown 8 times. So there has been a quantum jump in India's exports. India exporting defence equipment to over 75 countries today. So there has been a huge transformation as far as India's status there is concerned. India targeting to take defence exports to $5 billion from $1.59 billion in 2021-22. So straight from 13,000 crore rupees to 40,000 crore rupees. Now that is the target that India has set for itself. With fourth positive indigenization list released today, 411 defence equipment will be bought only under Make in India. So under these 5 lists, there are 404 lists. In fact, there are 411 defence equipment that will only be indigenously manufactured in India compulsorily, and there will be no defence imports. The fourth list has 101 equipment, and put together there are 411 equipments in 4 lists. Big global companies to invest in India's defence corridors in Uttar Pradesh as well as Tamil Nadu and get support from India's MSME sector as well in order to build supply chain network for these big global as well as Indian companies. So there is going to be a lot of job creation as well. This was a point that Prime Minister Narendra Modi made. So there you saw the main takeaways from Prime Minister's address to Defence Expo 2022.